Tres.
Good afternoon. My name is Patricia. I will come to Claudia, Luisa Fernanda, and Marianela. We have met today to discuss three topics very important for our company, taking into account the widest events and difficulties that the company has gone through.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. I call about Universal Pharmaceuticals is a young company, dynamic and professional, with a global business perspective to the needs of domestic and international market. Pro quality pharmaceutical formulations in capsules and liquids to save funds. The content, Claudia, please.
Okay, the first topic is the new drug for river blindness. To make a summary of this disease, the river blindness or onchocerciasis is caused by the parasite Onchocerca volvulus and worm. The transmission is done through to fly bites, black infected. Their symptoms: intense rash, cutaneous affections, and visual disabilities. You can reach the permanent blindness. More than 99% of infected people live in 31 countries of South Africa, and there are also some outbreaks for this disease in Latin America and Yemen. I believe that we can have a great potential with this medicine, taking into account the population that affects more frequently. According to the World Health Organization, there is no vaccine or medication to prevent this infection. Luisa?
Okay. Yes, thank you, Claudia. So I have been thinking about it. I think the company has to be careful is with the image. Image for them is the most important in this moment because this has been affecting for many scandals. There are many medicamentations that was really bad in the past. That's why I think the most important thing is to focus in the image, and after they can continue to researches and improve the products. And this is a good alternative for many people around the world because it no exists another medicament to treat this illness or infection, and is really it's a really important to work in these new methods that is really good. What do you think about, Patricia?
Okay. At this point, I think that the company should focus some efforts on the development of a drug to treat these diseases. Since mentioned for of Claudia, there is still no drug developed for the treatment of these diseases.
Okay, after the listening at Claudia, I think although we have spoken, I think it's important to show people the side effects. We know that the medications are exceptional and we now degrade. preference of our patients or clients. So we believe results. Uh, Luisa, to continue upon two.
Of course, Marinela. We're going to discuss the second topic that is in the agenda. Test result for the PX200. This new medicament is an innovation of the company. They had been worked together in this amazing product. This product is good because its main function is to treat the lower pleasure. That is really important for people. Um, I think has been working good, but at the same time have been present so many problems in some patients. I don't. I disagree that they had to public these results to the public because the most important thing that I did said at the beginning is the image of the company. When they had been sure that this treatment is gonna be good, I think they had to public. And if they are going to public this kind of product, they had to highlight uh, the pros and the cons, advantage and disadvantage, more advantage that disadvantage, and to be careful with that they said to promote this new advanced medic. That's why I totally disagree that they had to public first before to do many proof or test, and when they are going to public this product they had to highlight the warning and contradictions, um, to get better. What do you think about Patricia?
Um, okay, I think that given the background, deterioration of the company's image, this is necessary to show the transparency of the test result. We must bear in mind that when showing adverse effects, the medication must be clear with customers. Design clear campaigns where people understand that the company strive to launch quality products to the market, and the tests are part of these developments. Many companies fleet advertising that attracts be creating trust in their customers, and this good opportunity to show results that alone they are not the best. The studies of the company, if they are covering all the necessary aspects.
What do you think about Claudia?
Well, I believe that is not desirable to show the market the results of this product, because take into account that is not 100% checked the potential, but their negative effects is they are more obvious to the people, to the society, and the image of the company is now as well. And it is better to have the certainty that the medication is at least 85% able to be able to present the results are public.
I totally agree with you. We have the same point. What do you think about Marinella? Do you agree or disagree?
Thanks, Luisa. I agree to the public result because I consider ourselves a company with ethical practice so that people know our trajectory and our image is very important Although in the last years we have had a series of problems, however, we are working on developing the medicines and decide solution the problems. So because it's not easy, but we are a company with social and ethical responsibility.
Okay, that's good. Now we are going to treat the last topic, animal testing for a dietetic product. So Marinella, you can continue, please.
Okay, thanks, Luisa. The topic three. Dream has been tested of animals, but some become shy in the early trials. Until now, we have been reluctant to test new products and animal science. We claim to be an ethical company. The question is develop it within a intent for our research with animals. Please about tal Patricia.
Okay, thank you, Marinella. I think that we should continue the test taking into account that is a product for humans, and this effectiveness must be guaranteed. I agree with this, as long as it does not affect the biodiversity of the environment and maintenance and balance of nature and maintenance all the safety standards that they require.
Thanks, Patricia. Please.
Yes, I totally agree with Patricia. We had to use they had to use the animals to prove this kind of medications. That is really important because the animals, in specific rats, had so many similar parts of their system, their system as the human beings. Yes, because they feel, they suffer like us, and that's why it's really important to prove in them with them that if the part edit is a little bit really bad for them, but it's necessary to continue it because it's the only way to prove that is negative or really good for the human beings. What do you think about, Claudia?
I think with the experimentation on animals is a very controversial subject. It's very important not cause physical damage unnecessary to the animals, providing physical and mental well-being. Now, there are another alternatives. For example, the cell cultures, as well as other methods of research attachments. The roads are excellent to reduce the number of animals used in research. It's very important to the company have to clear this point for ethical experimentation with animals, because it's have nor company society is to protect the animals, and they are not there are disagree they are disagreed with with these experiments.
I think that there are many governments around the world that approve this. That is really illegal. It's really legal to prove in animals. I think it's better for the humans beings to prove in plants, animals. That is a good idea that you propose, but it's in studies it's still in studies. It's no implements uh, so much. That is, animal is more effective, I think. It's specific in rat. That is, there are many animals cultivation. That is the best option for us. I think I respect your opinion. We had to prove and innovate it in whatever thing we have. So, Marinela, what do you think?
Okay, thanks, Lisa. I agree with Patricia, uh, your opinion, because it's important to preserve the lives of animals. However, I think that the framework of the legal and improved by the local government, we will be able to continue doing practice and experiments with animals before making the medicines to our patients or clients or clients. Thanks.
Okay,
Okay.
we have a specific conclusion. What are you going to say, Claudia?
No, I think we have agreed with the three topics about the company, and we can make a report to the CEO of the company. That was the results.
Yes, my last recommendation is to take care the image of the company. That is,
Yes,
they can have to protect first
I have agreed with
before
you.
to yes before to go out with this test to the public because it's in
Okay.
danger their reputation. This company, they had to be careful with that and continue to innovate their products and to do the best that they can. So, Patricia, what is your last conclusion?
¿Puedo llevarlo yo?
Or Marinella, do you have any conclusions? That is
Okay, and my conclusion is develop new medicaments with responsibility social and ethical for positive our clients.
okay. Thank you, everybody,
Okay,
to try this topic.
Bye.
Bye bye,
bye.
girls.